friends, and welcome back. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about a subject that is uber, uber, uber important. And I can't stress this enough. It is kind of a sensitive topic, so I'm going to approach it with as much grace as I can, but it's definitely something that needs to be considered. So, first, the elephant in the room is that I bust my hair. I just needed a break. I have been relaxed since I was 12 years old, and I've gone natural a couple of times, and I always kind of went back to the relaxer. And here lately, I just kind of thought, you know what? I just want to be in a situation where I can jump in the shower and just be ready to go. Like, life is getting very stressful with the pandemic that we're in, with the political unrest, with just so much that we have to deal with. Our relationships are falling apart. I was having this conversation with a friend, like, what is really going on? I have talked to more women that said that they have fallen out with their families, or they aren't speaking to their sister or their mom or their brother. And a lot of that has been over politics, which is just really bizarre to me. But saying all that to say, I'm trying to simplify my life, yeah, in every way possible. And I just decided, you know what, this hair, I'm sick of doing it. It's got to go, at least for a while. So I don't know how long I'm going to be buzzed down like this, but I tell you, man, just being able to get up in the morning and jump in the shower and just wash myself from head to toe. I got one product. I use it on my hair, I use it on my face, and I use it on my body. And then I have lotion. I use a lotion on my body. I use a lotion on my face. I don't use it on my hair, but you know what? I may have to try that and see how that works out. So just wanted to get that out of the way. If you're wondering, like, what happened to her hair? Yeah, I just buzzed it. I just needed a break. All right, on to today's topic. So, it has come to me over the past couple of weeks that it is something that I've always observed. So, I don't know if I'm being completely um, factual on that. I'll put it like this. It really just started bubbling up inside of me and coming into my conscious awareness that you need to start talking about this. And so that has just been recently happening. But I've observed it for a very, very, very long time. And what I'm talking about is that as women, we are in relationships that just really aren't serving us. I'm just going to say it, period and point blank. I'm going to try to extend as much grace as I can with this subject, because some people are in relationships with people that, you know, they really think that they're in love, and they could very very well be in love, not just think they're in love. But that doesn't mean that the person is the one that you're supposed to be with. And if you're in a situation like that and this topic resonates with you, it is a hard decision to, on one hand, know that someone is not the right person for you, but at the same time, you still have feelings for them. So if you're in that situation, I'm going to extend grace to you and love to you. That's not a fun place to be. But I'm still going to strongly suggest that you really think about where you're at and decide what your future is worth. Do you want to continue to spend your time, your energy in a relationship with someone that simply isn't the right partner for you? It's not the person that is supporting you on your journey. And when I look around, there are so many women that are in relationships like that. Sometimes it's blatant. Sometimes women are being downright abused, or physically, verbally. Um, but sometimes it's way more subtle than that. Sometimes it's just being in a relationship with a man that doesn't support your dreams. Um, God has a destiny for each and every one of you. And so if you're with a partner that is either not supporting you or sometimes moving in a different direction, you're never going to get there. You're never going to be able to achieve God's promise for you. And that is a very sad state. So think about that. Think about being in a situation with someone, and I know you love them, but think about being able to be in a relationship with a partner that is supporting you and helping you reach your goal and helping you reach your full potential and helping you find your divine destiny. That's a totally different relationship, and that is going to feel so good to you. Way better than the one that you are trying to nurse, placating, walking on eggshells around someone. Or sometimes as women, we just do this. Sometimes it's not that blatantly harmful. It's just that you pour all of your energy into a man's dream and you have nothing left for yourself. And the dangerous thing about that is that one day you may get to a situation where he decides that you're no longer the partner for him. And there's no harm in that. People get to decide, and he's smart to decide that. But where does that leave you? You know, you spent your whole life catering to, nursing someone else, and then you find that all them years just got wasted building someone else's dream when he never really cared about you. So it's really a problem. And so many women are doing that, right? On my podcast, I have a couple of episodes where I talked about alignment and how important alignment is. When you're looking for a partner, it is imperative that you follow that particular principle and that you decide or determine whether or not this person is aligned with who you are and where you're going. It's that simple. So let's say you value family and you want to build a large family and leave wealth and a legacy for your family. Then why would you marry a partner that only wants one child or doesn't want any? You know, let's say you're an entrepreneur and you want to build a business. Why would you be over here wasting time with someone that's not going to support that aspect of you, that maybe gets a little huffy when you are working 40 or 80 hours a week, which is what it takes to build a business? You want someone that's going to partner with you and help you build that dream. And so as women, we have to be careful about who we are, first of all, spending time with, because then that leads to surrendering our hearts to people that just aren't supportive of your divine purpose. So I want to come and talk about that. Like I said, if you're in that situation, that's not the easiest thing to do, but I'm telling you, you must put yourself first. And you must understand that you are a divine spirit, and you must understand that you have your own journey and that something great is waiting for you on your journey. But if you're wasting time over here, nursing a bad relationship, like I said, walking on eggshells, constantly bickering and fighting, you are simply not going to get there. So guard your heart, trust your gut, listen. When you're meeting a potential partner, or if you're in a partnership already, listen to what your gut is telling you. It will never steer you wrong. Don't get caught up in, he's got a nice smile, he's got a nice job, and then you get in that relationship and find out that he's beating your brains out, or he's verbally abusive, or, like I said, in a more subtle way, he's just not supportive of you and your dream. Don't do that. Because as women, we are forfeiting our destinies, fooling around with these men who aren't supporting us. And you don't want to do that. So I encourage you today, find the courage to let it go. Find the courage to stand strong and understand who you are, and understand that you are divine spirit and that you have a purpose. And if someone's not coming alongside of you as a man, as a partner, and saying, hey, My sole responsibility is to make sure that you get to where you're supposed to get to, that you experience all that God has for you. If you're not with a man that's not doing that, then you need to let it